Hi guys, Kim Krey with you, and we're talking leadership today. And a question that I am inevitably asked at almost every workshop that I do is, how on earth do I get my staff to do this? Okay, I ask them to do it, I train them to do it. After a couple of weeks they forget, they go back to what they were doing before. So that's the issue I want to talk to us about today. But I want you to consider maybe a couple of things that you hadn't considered before. And that's this. Sometimes, as owners and managers, we can make the mistake of assuming that our staff should just know what to do, that they should just magically understand exactly what we want, how to do it, because of course everyone knows how it should be done, right? Maybe they have been hairdressing for 7, 8, 10, 12 years. Maybe they've come from a great salon and you think, well, they should have been trained how to do it there. Maybe they've even run their own business. So as a result of that, you think, well, they should just know what to do, right? Wrong. Okay, so your team come from wildly different backgrounds. They have likely very different ideas of what is right and what is wrong and what is the right way to do things. And typically when a team comes together, they will all come in and try to get their way, in a sense, to do what they think is the right thing, until you step in and define the way we do it here. So that's what we need to do. You need to have a "this is how we do it here" method for everything, from this is the way we answer the telephone, this is the way we greet a client, this is the way we present our refreshments, this is the way we do a consultation, this is what should be included in a consultation, this is how we educate our clients and deliver our recommendations. You need to have that documented, even better, video it, so that your staff can learn it to start with and refer back to it time after time after time, so there's no doubt whatsoever as to exactly what you need. Now, I call this process start clean, stay clean. Start clean is about giving your brand new team member the best possible chance of success by doing a really thorough induction. Now, all the data and research shows us that we have a very narrow window to get the right beliefs and attitudes in their head before habits are formed. Because once those habits are formed, those habits are what's going to drive their performance for the weeks and months ahead. Okay, so you've got one opportunity to get the right attitudes and habits in their mind, which will produce the right actions and behaviours for you. Okay, so that window is 48 to 72 hours. That's 2 to 3 days you have in which to do a thorough induction. So your induction is about, this is who we are, this is what's important to us as a team, these are our values, this is how we look after our clients, this is how we treat each other as a work family, and this is how we do everything that we do, every part of the whole client journey experience. Okay. Now, if you just said to yourself, I'm too busy to do that, and your induction was kind of something like, okay, come on in, let me introduce you to the team, put your bag down over there, and there's your first client, then I have a bit of a truth bomb coming at you. You actually allowed this to happen, okay? So it's very easy for us to tell ourselves that we don't have time, but you have one shot to get this right. So a thorough induction in that first 2 to 3 days sets your brand new staff member up for success, helps them understand exactly who you are, what kind of team they're part of, and what you're going to expect, and that is what's going to drive their performance from here on in. But it doesn't stop there. Step 2 is stay clean. Okay, so it's human nature that we will lose concentration, lose our focus, develop bad habits, maybe even get a little bit lazy from time to time. So we're going to get a little bit off track. But your job as the leader is to spot that, step in quickly, step in early, and just guide them back on track. Like, oh, no, remember, let me show you again, this is how we do it here. No, we don't do it like that. Let me show you again, this is how we do it here. That gets them back on track, okay? Now, if you see them not doing what you want, and yet you do nothing, you don't step in and correct, maybe you say to yourself, oh, I told her not to do that, I told her, why isn't she doing it like that? But yet you say nothing, then, hey, no whinging, okay? Because when it comes to influencing our team's behaviour and performance, probably the best advice I was ever given was, we get what we accept, and we teach what we allow. So we actually teach our staff what to do by allowing it, not dealing with it. Okay, we teach them that it's okay to do that. Okay, so if we see it, we don't like it, but we don't do anything about it, we're the ones who need to take responsibility for that. Okay, so start clean. What do they need to know? Have I done a thorough induction so that they can step in on the right foot from day one and stay clean? As soon as they get off track, back on track, keep them focused, keep them on track. My last little, I guess, a little bit of advice for you is what I call a Kimism. Staff are like balloons in many ways. We can get them pumped up and excited, but they don't stay there. They don't stay up by themselves. So it's our job as the leader to keep them up. So we were having a party and I filled the room with colourful balloons. On the night of the party, the balloons would be up on the ceiling, full of helium. But if I wandered in 2 days later, where are they going to be? Probably on the ground or somewhere in between, right? So your staff are going to be a little bit the same. You're going to pump them up, have a meeting, do some training, do a great induction, and they're going to be pumped and really high for you. But over time, it's natural that they will lose that focus and lose that energy. Your job is to keep them up. Spot them when they're dropping. Get that one back up, get this one back up. Your job is to keep them up. Okay, that's just our job as a leader. Now, I hope that's been helpful in just realigning your expectations and your beliefs around, how do I get my staff to do what I want? Now, if this is an area that you really want to develop, if leadership is your thing or something that you want to be much stronger at, I really encourage you to come along to our 2-day Salon Leader Bootcamp. And that's where we build some serious leadership muscle. 2 days fully focused on influencing the behaviour and the performance of your staff. So if you want details of when that's coming to an area near you, jump onto my Facebook page, The Salon Mentor, and you'll find all of the event details there. Or if you've got a question about leadership and you'd like us to cover it in a video, shoot me an email, kim@kimkrey.com.au, so KYM@KYMKREY.com.au, or you can send me a message on Facebook, either at Kim Krey or The Salon Mentor, or you can drop a little comment under this video and I'll reach out and be in touch. Hope that's helped. I'll see you next time.